We got 3 runs left. 3. Only 3. I'm debating extending it to 4 because that would be 3 on Friday. I'll see how I'm feeling. But I'm leaning towards no, because heck this category, dude. I just want my 58. I deserve it. I've been on pace so many times. 3, 2, 1, go. In total, I'm doing 1 more today, and then I want to get the counter on this save file up to 100, which is 2 more after that. Because I'm not going to reset unless I get, like, soft locked or something bad. Where it feels completely awful. I think it's past reset point tonight, though. Maybe 1 on Chauncey if I feel really sad. And then I'm just gonna hang up the towel on this one. This category can just sit until next year or something. Because if there's another tournament, I absolutely will come back to it and play it again. But the 100% is calling. Y'all almost got me on max percent. Like, the amount I wanted to join that, like, 6-person race the other day. Tempted. Except it takes 3 hours to beat. And it was already time to go to sleep. I'm not having nightmares about the 58. The 114 matters so much more to me. I'm just not built for this category. Some people are. Some people are just like, this is their jam. And this is everything that speedrunning is. Like, it hits all the right boxes. Just doesn't feel right to me. Feels extremely rehearsed. Why did Luigi do like... He like tried to dodge around the ghost like he was a football player, dude. Why is it stuck? I think I did my max percent run on this file. I haven't actually looked at the money in forever because it's no out of bounds and I never look at it. But I'm pretty sure the number at the end is the maximum. So I'm gonna max it out completely. Which is something I never did on English. I did get English to 100. But I never got the max percent number. I was filling out like my game collection, like registering it, which I didn't make a chatbot command, by the way. I completely forgot to do that yesterday. I need to add a link. But I was filling it out, like I was like going down the list of all the games I've played before, and I finally got to Luigi's Mansion. And there's no way to just type in how many times you've played the game, so I just clicked the button 100 times. And I felt like that was good, even though I've beaten it so many more times than that. I also rated Luigi's Mansion a 4 out of 5. I don't know what general speedrunner sentiment about how good this game is, but it's like, it's good. from a casual perspective, I think it's pretty inferior to, like, as a speed game. It's got the vibes, it's got that going for it. I think they nailed that. It's dreadfully short. I beat the game like pretty much no times after reaching 100. I also did not bank every run that I completed in English. I forgot to save a couple times. But I'm pretty much right at 200 completions, I think, between Japanese and English, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure how I didn't break off there. I'll take it. That is the highest HP I've ever had Chauncey do the one cycle with. Like, I even took damage from the drag there. I thought I was breaking off for sure. Kyrie and Sylvie are playing behind me. Sylvie's like upside down, got her like paws up, reaching at Kyrie. Kyrie has leaned down and is just like washing her forehead. Now she better. I never did get to play the pre-sequel. I've heard that one was all okay. I don't know if I think Borderlands 2 is pretty considered pretty strongly to be the best. I think 1, I tried to play 1 again, and that one just felt dated. Kind of like how Bioshock 1 feels dated. It just feels like you're driving a tank. And then I heard no good things about 3. But I think the pre-sequel had some generally good to mixed reviews. If you don't like the pre-sequel that much, I wouldn't do 3, but I don't think 3 is supposed to be that good. If you haven't played the DLC to 2, specifically like the Tiny Tina stuff, I heard the Tiny Tina standalone game wasn't that good either. I think it was called Tiny Tina's like Assault on Dragon's Keep or something. It was one of the DLC episodes for Borderlands 2. They made that standalone. You can just buy it without buying Borderlands 2 and without playing through the entire game to get to that point where you can actually access the DLC. Frick. And I highly recommend that. That was easily the best part of that game. And I didn't even play D&D at the time when I played it. God bless this trick, dude. 3 in a row. Yeah, Borderlands 1 just feels old. I'm sure it's like, you know, from the standpoint of building your character and everything, it's still got the sauce. But it just feels like a chore. I didn't get too far in it, but I found myself immediately missing whatever Borderlands 2 did right. I also played 2 in multiplayer. And like that highly colors my opinion, I'm sure. So I think 1 was multiplayer. I think that was like the appeal from the start. Like Terraria, it's multiplayer. That's a multiplayer game to me. Minecraft too. Like, it's just not the same. I almost woke up Loki with that. Smacked the keyboard. Yeah, Terraria is like, because it's like the world gets harder, genuinely. It's hard to, you have to do everything together if you want to play Terraria together. Because like in Minecraft, like you can collaborate in ways that aren't related to having like good gear and good equipment and stuff. Can I please get the text skip? Thank God. Shake the thing. Okay, maybe I can actually not have a horrible fire split now. Back when I was bad at the game, like really bad at the game, somebody came into my chat and asked me why I was R-pumping like the first couple boos in the game. And I just didn't know how to answer that. Because they were obviously knowledgeable enough about the game to know what R-pumping is. But I feel like if you've known what that is, then you'd know that it's common practice to R-pump literally every boo in the game. Because it doesn't lose you anything. And yeah, I wasn't like dragging them across the screen. And I don't even know if it was said intentionally. Like if they were somebody in the community who I don't remember. Because it's been so long. If they were just doing that to troll me. But I was just like, what? And I kept doing what I was doing. I've never forgotten that. It was just like one chat message, and I don't think they ever said anything else. But it's like, I remember random stuff from playing like this game and other ones, where it's just like one person came in and said the stupidest thing. And it's like they probably forgot about it immediately, but it's stuck in my head for some random reason the whole time. Please. Sorry, I'm not doing like the triple no-scope backflip like boo catches in Area 1 to save 0.3 seconds. I'm pretty sure I knew how to do literally nothing when that happened. Like, R-pumping was the most complicated thing I knew how to do. So I genuinely felt like it was advice, because I didn't know any better. Oh, we got dragged. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. Ow. We got a first try boo. It's possible. And a fire split that doesn't completely suck. R-pumping is the greatest thing in this game. panicked. I didn't believe I got the candles. More Angie. So much Angie today. 2 Butley mice in a row. Ooh, that's a good... The problem with the tracker in max percent is that I can't do anything. There's like... You have to have 2 hands on the controller so often. If I had the know-how and the time, I would try to incorporate the max percent tracker in some way. Ah, it was too late. It also moved, so it freaked me out. That thing. Saves. Opening that saves me less time, I feel, than looking at the cutscene again. It's in the right. Ah, don't move, dude. You jerk. We are just gonna waste all the fire. Why did he not get burned? Alright, we're gonna get a little weird with it. 2 quads in one day. Dude, look at the boo. Okay. I feel like this split's better than the last one. I thought I was gonna soft lock there. So, my thought that got distracted because I always try to say something big when I go into the section is there are trackers with built-in like voice recognition stuff. I think one of them is Emo Tracker, which there is a Luigi's Mansion something or other like for that, but I don't think it's good. I don't think it's nearly as up-to-date as it should be. Because I've seen people do voice tracking, and like obviously automated tracking is the dream, but if you could just say, hey tracker, track melodies or like music room light, and it would automatically toggle that, that would make that so much better. Oh, is the soft lock only one way? That's good to know. Anything that would be hands-free for max percent would be a blessing. Oh my god. I feel like you wouldn't need to cycle them more than like 1, 2, 3 in a row. Just like say, hey, track this, and then you say the exact same thing again if you want to toggle it more than once. Because if you can do it whenever you want, hands-free, there's less chance to mess up. And say, I don't know if I got this because it's been like 10 minutes since I actually checked it. And I don't know how you do like the voice recognition stuff. It's probably not perfect. I saw my number change. Better not be losing too much time here. That's actually pretty good. I actually haven't messed with the latest version of the max percent tracker. I think it's not in here. Let's it's not in there at all. Pretty sure that was already, like, active. But, like, just the ability to, like, completely save stuff and then one button, hey, I died, or hey, the money went out of bounds, like, reset it since you've last saved, seems like a game changer, because that was the biggest thing that got me, is I had no idea what I got in Hidden Room. I would wager it's Emo Tracker, because the people I saw using it were doing Link to the Past. And the Link to the Past Super Metroid combo randomizer. And they're actually friends with Emosaru, so I'm pretty sure they would have used that tracker. I don't know if it's an extension for that, and like it's probably not bundled with the tracker itself, but that tracker has a whole lot of extensions. So I wouldn't be surprised. And you can also like cloud host stuff, so if we ever got anything for max percent, other people could just like have that tracker and say, hey, I want to play Luigi's Mansion max percent, and they just get it. And obviously max percent is not the, yeah, that's how you spell it. Max percent probably isn't the most casual friendly, like, hey, I want to just do this. Still, it's more accessible. Good Bogmire, dude. A stream deck? Not really for me. I don't think I would use it that much. It's really helpful for changing scenes and playing sound effects. And like triggering what essentially would be a script. I've entertained the idea of getting a foot pedal for various reasons, not just for streaming, because I think it would be really cool to like just have a custom thing to bind and click without moving my hands. Like a foot pedal to split or a foot pedal to something else. Like, that would be cool. But I think a stream deck is not for me. Everybody I've seen with ones has like loved it, but I don't think I need it. I'm happy with what I got. I also don't like do long streams, so like some people have a whole bunch of stuff set up with elaborate scenes for like water breaks or like I'm gonna go get lunch now, but I just stream 3 hours at a time and it's very, very rigid. So I don't ever need to do anything. I just turn the webcam off. It is nice like to have one button to say turn the webcam off, mute the mic, and do all that other stuff for you. But I also have a mental checklist for that. I have a literal checklist when I start stream. Alright, this run is what we call pretty good. Best one all day for sure. Oh, back to your question of what you're playing right now. I caved and bought Street Fighter 6 yesterday. Because I was just like interested for weeks since it came out pretty much. And I'm like, I want to play that. I don't know why. I don't know why it appealed to me now, but I also was in a fighting game like itch before that too. I almost tried out Guilty Gear Strive too. Just to cancel. But I think Street Fighter 6 is even better of a beginner game, because in like the 2 hours I've spent, it's not even 2 hours, it's probably more like 1. It took me longer to download the game than I actually got to play yesterday. in the short amount of time I got to play stuff with the single player mode, I realized that I suck quite a lot. Part of it is not having, like, any familiarity. I got the letter, didn't I? Surely I got the letter. I think I remember holding the water out. Do I try? I think I'm not gonna rock the boat. I'm not gonna get the tech skip in here. I don't want to do that. I feel like that is something I do when I'm not on the good run pace. Because it has not been working, period. I've gotten like once ever. It wastes time if I don't get it. Something is right here. Hey, friend. Oh, no! Hey, friend! Well, that's nice. I'm just gonna skip this split. But like, all the Street Fighter I watched on Twitch, which isn't much, my limited experience with Street Fighter 2 decades ago, also not worth much. Whoa, she's crazy. And especially all the experience playing Ryu in Smash Ultimate. Pretty worthless, honestly. I know how to do a Hadouken. That's about all I got out of that. I understand what, like, directional inputs are now. But the actual doing it is totally different. It's a totally different, like, timing and feel. Why am I always pulling her that way, dude? Oh, I moved into the table, let's go! It didn't move into the table. I could have sworn it wasn't there before. We're just gonna catch this guy and get the key later. I'm not gonna try to rock the boat. I don't have to. To be fair, I've also seen that the matchmaking in Street Fighter 6 is extremely good. Like, how in the sense that it feels good to lose, which is a really good sign. Because I'm an extremely, like, I heavily invest myself into competition, and I get really attached. So if it feels good to lose, I feel like I'll like it a lot more. Because I get really upset when I lose. Ah, I keep missing it just like that, dude. Just like that, I keep missing it. I'm moving too far. That didn't used to be a problem either, that's recent. See, on this one I go to the right, naturally. I should go to the left on the other one. That was actually a good one. It took me forever to do that setup last time. Oh, it's never in there. I have no idea where it is. Oh, it moved. Okay, Astral Hall probably makes this split really bad. The tea room can only do so much for me. I think the Nanaboo is gonna screw me here. So I have another idea for a silly emote. Since I did the Hiloken to completion, the other idea is that I make Hiloki, and instead of the Hadouken being shot out, it's his face. I had the perfect angle, and I actually messed it up on the way down. It's fine. I could have avoided most of the time loss by just getting the double.
Mario! Mario!
Oh, it's the I keep doing that, man. It's like the wrong cycle. I've caught myself every other time. I'm gonna do that so much in PAL, especially starting out. Nice attack. Nice attack. I think I'm good. We good.
Mario!
Bad text number 1. Best sound in the game time. Get out of the plane, Orville. Orville!
Mario!
Oh boy. I would prefer not to lose a year here, please. I didn't get to shake it at the same time. Bummer. I grabbed the cloth too centered, or too off to the center. Off of the center. That's the way you say it. Okay, good news is we're not losing a year here. We're losing a little bit, but not all of it. Actually, still saved time off the PB. Okay, Bulosis was the split that, like, put me in the money last time. But it can easily just, like, hang me out to dry.
Oh yeah. Mario.
That's the wall, dude. Well, that's not that bad. Could have been worse. Oh, nope, I need the ice. Not the fire.
Mario. Mario.
No off-screen, Angie. That seemed to take a long time to spawn. Didn't think he was gonna show up. Hurry, 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 hurry. Oh, I'm sad. God, hitting the chair is so hard. That banana peel. Okay, we're fine. Okay, that room was not perfect, but I think it's good.
Mario.
Actually got the music there. We got the 15, let's go. I kind of needed that. Like I said, not perfect, but good. I thought those are the last two, and like, as soon as the camera did what it did, after I froze them, I knew I had 15. I figured out my issue with Boulasses, I think. Keeping the vacuum out the whole time, as you walk from like one side to the other, produces a different result than holding the element out the whole time from one side to the other. The boos behave differently. Like when you hit them with the vacuum, they like cover their face or something and like don't move as much, or they move in a different way. Immediate difference as soon as I started doing it with the element across. If, I mean, I guess Task could do it and, like, look, like, no-clip the camera or something so you could, like, see the area. I don't know if we can actually do that with Task tools. But if you can't do it with Task, you could do it with the first-person mod because you can see how good they clump. And figure out, like, angles maybe from that. Or you could just, like, do it 100 times and test it. The old-fashioned way. My anecdote is that I noticed an immediate improvement. And almost didn't set that up. I think I'm still fine. If you, hold the vacuum out and just, like, aim it at the boos when you're going near the statue, like right when they pop, they'll behave differently than if you hold the vacuum out with like the most smallest amount of element you can make and look at them in the same way. They cover their face and move weird when you use the vacuum. It's similar to how they behave in a dark hallway, like when you're trying to make them go back into a room. If you use the vacuum, they like freak out and don't take damage. The Boolossus boos behave surprisingly similarly to the boos that actually have health. Cool. I figured there was some kind of code for that because I think that's how the first person mod is done. It's like 1 or 2 action replay codes just to make the camera behave a certain way. And then like some other stuff that makes it doable and not make you motion sick. Another good Grimly. Grimly's been quite nice lately. Well, if you like just use the camera code at the end, I don't know if you can apply it arbitrarily, but like you can do the same movement with the camera normal, and then like right at the end, pause the game with like a task tool and then change the camera. So you could just at least see how the clump is. Alright, I've missed Breaker Boo like twice at sub 20 HP. Both of them left right side this time. Don't be the one to move, dude. Alright, there it is. Didn't get the charge. That was a double cackle. We're catching the Artist Boo. We're catching the Artist Boo 100%. I made that play in a different run and it worked out beautifully. Other stuff went wrong to stop that being 58. Oh god, it's not there? Oh, this is bad. It moved. I thought it was in the barrel to start and it moved into the barrel. That's not good. Shoot, dude! That sucks. Failed an R input. It didn't need it. It was all me. Dang, dude, that's not good. That's the beginning of the end right there. I don't want to see that. I spent so much time in there. I spent so much time in the cellar, man. And I didn't even get him.
Mario. Oh yeah.
Why you no want to go to the left, dude? I tried to get the double, honestly. This is a sloppy room. I'm gonna finish close to the lift, though.
Oh yeah. Mario. Mario. Oh yeah.
Why? Why? Never seen that happen before in my life, man. Never seen that. I hate Armory Room, dude. It's not that one. I spawned all the money. Save quit? No, I can't because I didn't get the cellar. Did they even fix that in PAL? Because they fixed some of the lag in PAL. I don't know if he's in here because I never found the fake. It's not over there. That helps a lot that I got him like that. I didn't have to look hardly at all. Everybody gets a turn. So many hugs.
Mario. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm facing the right way, but I'm a mile away, dude. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no.
Mario. Mario.
Get in the door. No!
Mario.
Oh no, dude. I feel like it's over. I think it's over.
Mario.
It's gonna take me more than 30 seconds to catch. I'm gonna also lose time on Van Gore because that gold is insane. I'm gonna lose more than 30 seconds from catching the artist boo. I get to save quit though, I always forget about that. That takes a little bit of time off of it.
Mario.
But I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling good. I can't believe that's like the 4th time I've lost everything in Area 4, man. I lost like a minute in Area 4 already. Good night. I'd sleep a lot sounder if I got, like, first try boo in this room. What the frick, dude? I didn't see that. Zutolo.
Mario.
Oh my god, we got it. Wow, he left early. What happened? I thought I got a single double cackle. Why did I do that? That's fine, I can't two-cycle him. Whatever. Yep, I think it's probably dead. Frick you! Frick you, dude. Get in the vacuum, jerk. Man. I hate this category, dude. This category makes me want to cry. I was on 57 pace into this area, dude. I lost over a minute. I lost like a minute and a half at least. I had like beautiful area 4s both of the runs before this. Beautiful. I did nothing wrong except lose the breaker boo, and everything went bad this time. That's all that needed to happen, was just not go bad. I didn't even care if I lost the breaker boo, I just needed to not mess everything else. That is like the 4th time that's happened. I've been on 57 pace, high 57 pace into area 4 so many times. And it just never comes together. I got shroomed in the frickin' armory out of opening the chest. What are the odds of that? I've never seen a mushroom pop out of that chest. Like, I think my play should have been just to run away and burn the guy so that I was far enough away from the mushroom. I think I played that wrong in hindsight, but I have never seen that happen. It happens all the time in Cellar. Because there's a million things to shake. God dang it. I'm so mad at this category. The thing about Summa Best in this game, like, yeah, if I hit literally everything perfectly, yeah, I get a 56:30 and that's like an insane time. But the difference between good and average RNG in this game is nuts, and the difference between bad and average RNG is also nuts. Like, I legit lost probably like 45 seconds just to RNG. And that's probably just to booze, honestly, on the first run today. I had 19 second try booze. And the breaker boo was in the 3rd spot in the pipe room, so it was even worse than that. And that's just the RNG. Plus text, plus early release, like all kinds of stuff. I fully expect to never be on 50, like low 57 pace into Area 4. I just fully expect to lose at least a minute. Just to like small mistakes and compounding RNG. That one stings. I've had several that sting. That one's one of them. I have a feeling I'm not gonna want to do another one on Friday, based on my mood now. But like I might be fired up like I was today, thinking the 3rd one's gonna be it. I'm so close, dude. I'm so close. It's the exact same thing that's happening at 100%. Where I can get right on the border of 115 over and over and over. And I just can't, like, the things that go wrong in run A never go wrong in the next run. And the problems just switch. You can never have a run where everything goes right. At least I think I figured out Bulosis, like, that's finally not a problem anymore. Happy about that. I'm still waiting on the big gold there, because the boos in Clairvoyant's room never cooperate. At least I also didn't lose it by like 2 seconds. I got Van Gore texted. No, that was the run before. Where I got Van Gore texted by trying to warp out of the basement. On the last boo. And that put me like 4 seconds over. This one just died too. How did I lose the guy in Weston's room so fast? I can't remember what happened. I think I was trying to get him low, because it took me forever. Oh, that's what happened. I like slid all the way across the room grabbing the key. I'm not used to grabbing the key, because usually I check the top barrels and then I grab the key. And I have the muscle memory for that, and then if it's not there, I go somewhere else. But it wasn't in the top right this time, so I didn't get to do that, so I checked the key first and did the bottom, and then I had way too much momentum. And I lost the guy at 3 because I bonked, and I was standing on the right side of him, and he wanted to go right, and he just mowed me over. I lost the artist room boo entirely of my own accord. I thought I knew I had an extra R pump, and for some reason I decided to walk the boo, and it cackled on the way, and it didn't actually pause because I was moving, and I like double cackled it, so it just kept moving, and I lost an entire 10 damage there, and it left at 0. That was preventable, but I think I was already like, after I'd lost it, because that was going to be a 3 cycle if I nailed that. I think the fact that it was a 3 cycle was enough to like nail in the coffin there. Missing the Weston boo also felt like that. Missed the cellar boo. That one didn't turn out to be that bad. Armory sucks, dude. I haven't had a good armory in so long. I think maybe I had one today, but it feels like that's the only one in a sea of horrible ones. I've gotten second try boo in there so often. And I have to mirror warp out more often than not, so like being on the bottom side punishes me more. Dang, dude. I thought that was the one. I thought that was the run. I thought it wasn't going to be a good 58. I thought it was going to be like mid to like 40 or 50. Like 58, 40 or something at best. But dang. No golds today either. I think there's really only like 2 left. Big ones. Blackout, or sorry, Bulosis is one of them. Man. Oh, the caption's being silly. Probably. Dang, dude. That stings. So people playing Luigi and nobody's speedrunning it. I have like nobody playing anything good. Yo, I got somebody playing something good. Just went live. I'm raiding. I'm not gonna pronounce the name because I'll butcher it. I'll try to pronounce it if I can remember how to dang type it first. I hope you like Super Mario RPG. Because this is gonna be a good speedrun by like the top 2 runner. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. PB tomorrow for sure, for sure. Odds are Sunday will be 100% runs. That'll be fun. Finally. But yeah, have a good one.